Team Mentor Food here. How's everyone doing today? Great, wonderful. I'm on a healing journey. I'm a believer. I'm a Christian woman. I love the Lord very much. And if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be on this healing journey. I wouldn't be feeling the way that I feel in regards to helping other people get free of being in bondage. You know, until we know that we're in bondage, we think that we are free. And there is no freedom if you are not living up to the full potential in which God has called you to live up to. So I am a narcissist abuser. I have been in relationships with narcissists, and I have been abused by these people. I was abused by my stepmom, sisters, ex-husband, friends, just like practically everybody in my world was a narcissist, and I was their target. I don't want to say victim, but some people will feel like they're a victim after having been around these people. But I'm going to say target because I am, by God's grace, coming up out of it. And so long, I am no longer a target, and I'm certainly no longer a victim. I am a survivor. I am coming out of this horrific situation that I have found myself to be in. However, I was very angry, and I still am very angry at the fact that I allowed myself to be in this situation with these people and just being abused. It's a hard reality to wake up to, you know, that you were actually around these type of people that kept you sick, that kept targeting you, that kept draining you, that kept taking the life out of you, and they just never ever wanted to appreciate you or celebrate you. It was just always them trying to tear you down. So this video is about anger. You know, after having come out of the storm, and after having seen the darkness that you were in for so long, you would display symptoms of anger, you know. For many years, for so many years, I allowed myself to be in these situations with these people that just wanted to abuse me, just wanted to take advantage of me, just wanted to suppress me, keep me down, keep me in a depressing mode, you know, not wanting to really, you know, support me, lift me up, pull me up, you know, push me forward, but just wanted to keep me in a hole. So, you know, if you're a person that have experienced being abused by a narcissist, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you start coming out of this mess, it's like, man, what was wrong with me? How did I keep allowing myself to be abused and neglected by these people? Why wasn't I on guard? Why wasn't I aware as to what was going on? You know, but the thing about it, it kind of goes back to boundaries. If you have boundaries growing up, you know, then you're healthy enough to know, okay, something's not right. You crossed this boundary. I'm not gonna let you do it anymore. And you know, you can't, that's the last time you're gonna step on my foot without my foot being somewhere on you. But when you don't know anything about boundaries, you just assume that everybody is supposed to just cross your life path and that it's okay. Growing up in a dysfunctional environment is just pure hell until you start getting it right. Because when you're a child, you think it's normal. Then you grow up as an adult and you think that things are normal, or the way that people has treated you is normal. But in reality, nothing is normal about somebody taking advantage of somebody. It's not normal, you know. It's just not normal for a child to grow up and not know, oh, this is mine and you can't have it and I have every right to have it, and to feel some self of, you know, of entitlement. This is mine, you know, and I have a right to have it. And it's, you know, you don't have a right to have it. You don't have a right to take, or just keep taking and coming in and just disrespecting me and going through myself and looking through myself and opening up my letters. You don't have this type of right to do that. But when you are growing up in a dysfunctional environment and you're being raised by a narcissist, then you just think that what they do to you is normal. You know, my stepmother, she opened my letters when I was a kid. I was in high school, and this man had wrote to me and saying he wanted to marry me. By the time I got home from school, she had opened my mail and had looked through it and was telling me what this man had wanted. She took that element of surprise away from me, and she wanted to bask in my happiness. So it was like she was just taking over my life. Those type of things is crossing over one's boundaries. You will have no right to do that. I'm under your roof, you know, but you still don't have a right to just open my mail or something that is addressed to me. You don't have a right to take that away from me. So this is the kind of stuff, the environment that I grew up in. So when I became a young adult, young lady out in the world, I had no idea that it was okay for me to stand up and say, no, you don't have a right to do this. No, no, I'm not going to let you do that to me. No, no. So when I was around my siblings, they took advantage of me, and I let them take advantage of me because I thought that that's what you were supposed to do. Because I was already conditioned to think that it was okay for people to not respect you. It was okay for people to not ask you permission to have something that was yours. I thought all this crazy stuff was okay. But as I became a believer, God started showing me differently. That it's not okay for people to do that to you. That it's not okay for people to take advantage of you. That it's not okay for people to not address you in regards to something that is belonging to you. So after coming out, I'm angry. You know, I'm very angry that I allowed myself to be around these sucking the life out of you type of people. You know, I'm angry that I couldn't put myself around people that were more healthier, that were more caring, that were more loving, you know, because that's how I am. I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm helpful. You know, I'll give you, you know, if I have something, it's yours. I'm that type of person, you know, and narcissists love people like me and people like you. They love us because we are the givers and they are the takers. You know, we are the ones that will always give to the end, and they're going to be there, you know, taken to the end. And so anger has surrounded my heart. It has surrounded my thinking. It has surrounded my being, you know, because time is of the essence, and you can't get time back. And so these people have taken my time away from me, you know, by me staying around them, thinking that it's okay to be around these type of people that are dismissing you and dogging you out. And it's not. My sister dogged me out so many times. I mean, there's so many times she dogged me out. It's not even funny. My ex-husband dogged me out so many times. But I don't want this video to be about a pity party, because I'm not looking for pity or anything like that. But I'm just simply saying that when you finally start to wake up from this nightmare of a hellish dream that you've been having because you put yourself around narcs, which is a bunch of snakes, you become angry. And I have become angry, and I took a lot of that anger out on my children. I would yell, I would scream, you know, I would have outbursts, you know, at the jobs. I would go off on folks, you know, cuss people out and all kind of stuff like that. So you act just totally out of your character. You know, it really isn't you if you weren't in such a pit of deception, getting, you know, getting bitten by every snake that's around you. You know, you're filled up with this poison and you don't understand it because you're like, I'm a nice person, I'm this, I'm that, but why isn't nice things happening to me? Why aren't nice things coming to me? Why isn't my life panning out? Why this? Why that? You're constantly asking yourself, why this? Why that? Because you just don't get the fact that you are in a hole being treated like crap, and you are the target of all these negative people. And if you're, you know, been in this stuff for so long, you think that this person really mean you some good, or with this person, they mean me some good, or that person, they mean, you know, they're good to me, they say this to me, they say that. So you're kind of like confused. You just don't understand, you know, what's going on or where you belong. And so when you start coming out of it, when God started bringing me out of it, now I have like this anger, because it's like, why didn't you see the signs of these people? Why didn't you get it? You know, but you don't get it. You don't get the narcissist when you're in that person or when you're around them. And most likely, if you have been involved with one narcissist, that means you probably have a whole bunch of people around you that are narcs. You know, because whatever's inside of you, the magnet, you're going to just keep attracting the narcs. You're going to keep, you know, allowing yourself to just kind of get comfortable and settle in with the narcissist, because you're unhealthy. You don't know no other way to operate. You don't know no other way to be. You don't know what else to do or hang who to be comfortable around. You're going to get comfortable. Your inside of you is comfortable to this dysfunctional environment. So that's all you will start to find yourself around is narcissist. But so I was angry, you know, and I'm still angry and I'm still battling it. But together, if this is you, you know, I know together we can get through this anger. We can process it, you know, by shouting it out, screaming it out, hitting a pillow, punching it out, fighting in the air, you know, screaming, kicking, just shouting, screaming, and just really dealing with the anger, dealing with this emotion, and just let it ride itself on out of our bodies, and we can get through it. It's okay to be angry. You know, you've been abused. So be angry. Have a righteous anger. You know, ride the righteous anger out. Be angry, because it's the only way you can process it, and it's the only way you can get it out so you don't continue to be depressed. Okay, so I hope this video has helped someone, somebody. You know, if you're looking at my videos, I thank you. And if you're liking them, I thank you. If you're subscribing to them and leaving comments, I just appreciate you so much. I really, really do. Together, let's get through this healing. Together, let's come up and rise above all the manipulation and the conning that has been put in us, you know, and put into our lives. We are none of the things that the narcissist has tried to put on us to be. We're not. We're the opposite of it all. We're great human beings. We're caring, we're loving, and we deserve to have great things and great people around us. Continue to heal. Keep moving. Keep going. You know, the days of seeing sunshine is going to be